You want to make every game interesting? Step one, open the BetMGM Sportsbook.
Times, you just gotta take the money and run. Bet365, the world's favorite online sports betting company.
Head to the DraftKings Sportsbook app to claim your free bet now.
What if I told you that the entire sports betting industry is engineered to profit from your failure, except for one platform that only wins when you do? Sportsbooks exist to take your money, and their methods range from simple math to devious psychological warfare. I'm about to peel back the curtain and show you exactly how they bait you into bad bets. Welcome to Kalstrop. We are the first player advocacy platform built on transparency. We don't hide behind vague promises. We use scientific AI models trained on 95,000 tennis matches and a 6-dimensional analysis engine for football to give you the edge that the house has held for too long. We all know that in any gambling game, the odds are always in favor of the house. Sportsbooks invite you to take your shot, but they know they have the statistical upper hand against almost everyone. However, you might not realize that when it comes to enticing you to gamble, there is a spectrum of methods a book might use. Let's start with the methods I'd consider to be on the fair end of the spectrum, and then we'll get into the manipulative stuff. The fairest and most transparent way they make money is the vigorous, or the VIG. This allows the sportsbook to offer odds on either side of a wager and maintain a profit. The VIG is just a cushion for them. The more they short the payout relative to the real odds, the bigger that cushion gets. The house edge varies wildly based on the bet. If you are trying to build a steady bankroll, is it better to bet on a single NFL winner or a generic three-way market? A standard NFL game has roughly a 4.5% house edge, but a three-way soccer market? That jumps to 6 or 8%. And those futures markets on who wins the Super Bowl next year, that could be a massive 15 to 20% house edge. By comparison, a slot machine has about a 10 to 15% edge. A blackjack table is about 1%. Speaking of blackjack, most people play it blindly, which is why at Kalstrop, we offer a free Monte Carlo simulation tool that runs 50,000 strategies to optimize your play, because we hate seeing you give up edge where you don't have to. Then there are bets where you can only bet one side, like a pitcher to get more than X strikeouts, but you can't bet less. These often have the worst house edge of all, because the book doesn't have to balance the action. Now, even if you are disciplined enough to avoid high-edge bets, sportsbooks have the very fair advantage of having a massive bankroll. They can withstand swings that would bankrupt you. They also employ teams of data scientists to adjust markets based on news and injury info. The deck is stacked against you if you are trying to beat them with your gut alone. This is exactly why Kalstrop built the Analyst Hub and our AI prediction models, to arm you with the same level of data they have. However, all of this, the math, the money, the data, doesn't seem to be enough for some books. They employ other tricks to entice you into bad decisions, and I'm going to clue you in on their most effective methods. Sportsbooks look to hook you by selling an unattainable dream. They tell you, "Lucky seat strikes again," or "You aren't living unless you have skin in the game." They weaponize FOMO. They want to make you feel like you're missing out on a cultural phenomenon because everyone else is winning. If you scroll through social media, all you see from sportsbook accounts are ridiculous parlays. They love showing off these winning tickets because they are essentially lottery tickets. A parlay just joins together multiple bets with a high house edge, stacking that disadvantage to create a terrible wager for you. They love the story of the lottery winner, but they never mention that the bettor was paid 50 cents on the dollar relative to the actual odds, or that tax withholding ate up 29% of the win because it crossed a threshold. They normalize the idea that long shots hit all the time. They don't. A parlay bet itself isn't deceptive, it's just cold math. What is deceptive is thinking they are easy to hit. They want you to think, if I find myself in a hole, all I need is one big parlay to get back to even. That is exactly how they keep you digging. While standard parlays are just bad math, there is one thing that is definitely deceptive: the same game parlay. Same game parlays are the biggest moneymakers for sportsbooks right now. In fact, most books make more from SGPs than all other wager types combined. What makes them so lucrative is that the sportsbook accounts for the correlation between events, like a quarterback throwing yards and a receiver catching them, and then shorts the payout egregiously. Most bettors don't realize that if you are betting into an SGP without a tool to price the correlation, you are likely betting into a 20% house edge or more. With edges that big, they rake in cash. Even when they offer a profit boost, that boost is usually still negative expected value. Next time you see a boosted SGP, check our live odds analyzer at Kalstrop. You'll likely see that the boosted price is still a ripoff compared to fair market value. Have you noticed how they also love pushing first touchdown scorer or no-run first inning bets? They hype these because they are decided quickly. In most cases, the bet is over within 15 minutes. Now they have a bettor with money burning a hole in their pocket, or more likely, a bettor looking to chase a loss on the game they are currently watching. They know that if you make one bet on a game, you are statistically likely to make another. It's about increasing your frequency and keeping you in the dopamine loop. At most sportsbooks, the 80-20 rule is in full effect. 80% of profits come from 20% of the players. They use VIP hosts to identify these players and encourage them to bet more. The sharpest thing you can do is line shop, checking different books for the best price. VIP hosts try to buy your loyalty with bonuses so you don't line shop. They want you to just bet with your gut on their app. And if they can identify a bad bettor, they can certainly identify a good one. This is where it gets dark. They offer perks to the bad players, but they quickly limit or ban the good ones. In fact, they limit bettors who aren't even winning yet. They just aren't losing fast enough. This is ban or bankrupt culture. They ban the capable players who use tools like our money flow hub to track smart money, and they extract maximum value from those who don't know what they're doing. And I fear we haven't seen the worst of it. As regulated online casinos spread, sports betting is becoming just a funnel to get you into the casino games where the house edge is undeniable. They want you to stop analyzing sports and start spinning slots. If you want to stop falling for these tricks, you need to change your approach entirely. This is why we created Kalstrop. We are giving you the transparency the industry refuses to provide. Right now, we are offering a free starter pack. We will literally deposit $25 into your account so you can test our platform. You get 7 days of access to our AI prediction models. You can see the raw test results of our tennis and football engines, and you can experience what it's like to have a platform that actually advocates for you. Don't just be another statistic for the sportsbooks. Click the link, claim your $25, and start betting with the power of Kalstrop's science behind you.